Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks 217. Welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we had a really interesting event going on. We were almost killed. They used the term erased, but come on, that's what was going to happen. We were going to get killed by Miss Vasquez and her goons. Well, she wasn't going to get her hands dirty, but still, we were almost killed. And then Gumshoe came and saved the day. Like a boss. Please don't sue me, Jacksepticeye. I didn't mean to use your term, your phrase, your catchphrase. Okay, so I just got back from my trip to Dallas, and hopefully you saw my little vlog about that. So I'm really feeling very much in a mood to do LPing and particularly anything voice acting related. So yeah, I am so excited. This is the last day of this case, the last trial. So let's do this. Let's prove WP innocent once and for all. Oh yeah. October 20, 10 a.m. District Court. Excuse me. Courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. I don't just claim it, boy, it was Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Huh, Edgeworth on edge. I gotcha. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Ms. D. Vasquez to the stand. Ms. D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. He just decided instead of asking her occupation, he was going to say it for her. He's like, I'm not going to play this game no more. Will the witness state her name and occupation? Wait, you just said it! Why are you going to ask? Why? He's just setting himself up for failure. Yep. Hey, she actually answered him. Lucky him. D. Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Ooh, she cut him deep there. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. He's like, ooh, Maya's feeling feisty. Well, she did try to kill us. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Really, Phoenix? Really? You pervert. Why? He did that with April May, too. Man, Phoenix, you are something else. The day of the murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio One. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you. The van. There's a van at Studio 2. Oh yeah, we saw that. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. Van added to the court record. Not sure how that will come in handy, but we'll see. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Okay. Now, I remember this one gave me trouble in the past because I was like, I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what I gotta do for this part, but I think I know what I gotta do now. Alright, the meaning, under that phone. Yes. And, I mean, if you press on this, she's just gonna say the same thing that she said earlier, so ignore that. 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks. Let's press on this. I mean, I know it seems like a small detail, but that's the way these cases work. Sometimes it's the little things that help us win, you know? Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak... Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere. Yes. So what he just said is what we gotta do. If you remember, we did notice the plates outside. So even though this is not the actual picture of the plate that was outside of trailer 2, or the trailer, this will still help us, so we're gonna use this. Objection! Huh, as I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate? Good job, your judge. I almost said your honor, and then I said judge. I don't know. Binks, get your head in the game. I'm still out of it from my trip, man. Wake up, wake up, wake up. This plate was on the table in the employee room. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? He's like, what is wrong with you? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Ms. Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. That's right. Yet, there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Yeah, that is pretty strange. Phoenix is so smart to notice that. Ugh. Ooh, her face. Ooh. She looked really, really ugly there. She looked creepy as hell. Miss Vasquez. Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bones. You ate a boneless steak, or you didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. Ugh. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai or picking on Salmonella? Well, she probably was doing a little bit of both, but most likely meeting the Steel Samurai. aka Jack Hammer. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Ugh. There we go. Right to it. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? No, she tried to kill us. Come on now. Did Gumshoe not tell Edgeworth what happened to us? Come on. That woman's guilty. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. Oops, I almost said her. I said it with a weird accent there. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. I kind of like villains like her because they don't just, they're not outright like a jerk or whatever. They kind of enjoy the challenge and they're not, I don't know, I just like them. They're more intelligent and like a cool, confident kind of person. And it makes me like, not hate them, but think kind of like a somewhat admiration. I don't know. Not the fact that she's a killer, but she is kind of cool. Alright. Let's do it. Any day, Vasquez. Ooh, I think Phoenix feels the same way that I do. He appreciates that. He kind of likes the challenge. Good luck, Nick. Ooh, the music. I love this music. Okay. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. So here we go. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you could. You couldn't, could you? I don't know. I'm pretty sure saying I don't know would not help. And even though you never know, she might be able to, but if it's that heavy, maybe she just didn't use it. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Huh. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. There you go, Phoenix. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Oh snap. What? This late in the game and we're finally gonna discover the real murder weapon. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Why? Think about it, guys. It broke earlier. It's been mended with duct tape. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Edgeworth, I thought you were smart, boo. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who was wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? There you go. Order, order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. Oh, I'm getting some foreshadowing. I'm not going to say anything, but I'm sure most of you know who I'm referring to with this word here. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. He's like, got interrupted. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware? Oh, sorry. Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
I can. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
The murder weapon, believe it or not, is actually not a weapon per se, but it's in this photograph. Look at this photo.
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios, and we just broke it wide open.
What does this have to do with the current case?
Everything. Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest.
What? Are you saying...
Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Oh, snap, yo! I think that's so interesting, man. The fact that it happened again. Oh, man. He's so smart to have figured that out, too. I'm really impressed. Ugh. She can't believe he figured that out either.
Mr. Wright, continue.
He's at the edge of his seat. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though, whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
Ugh. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die.
Talk about irony! Woo!
5 years ago.
Yes, Edgeworth.
Precisely.
Ironic, isn't it?
Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing stuff.
You deny that what I say is true?
She's like, hell yeah, I deny it. Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet, the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body?
That's a good question. And actually, guys, we're going to have to answer that in the next episode. Whew, man, this case is getting so good. I kind of wish I could just end it all in one episode, but I don't want my videos to be too long. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and until next time, have a nice day.